Yo, what is what is Owen? What is going on, guys? And welcome to yet another live stream here on F1 2018. We are carrying on with our live stream series where we take Lewis Hamilton to glory of winning the 2018 F1 World Championship. If you have missed the previous 3 streams that we've done on this series, go and check them out because they're decent races overall. I think overall they are decent races. Obviously, if you don't want to, if you want to go and watch them, then that's fine. If you want to just know what happened, I will quickly go through it. Actually, while I'm explaining that, I will update. I need to update my thumbnail for this video. So basically, we have had 3 rounds so far, and as you can see by the circuit list on your screen right now, we have done Australia, Bahrain and China. So next one is Azerbaijan, which is today at the Baku street circuit, which is a very, very tough track. So let's start with the first race that we did, which was in Australia, and it was a very good race. We actually ended up winning that race. I'm just putting out some tags at the moment, so be wary of that. I'm trying to spell Azerbaijan. It's actually quite a tough word. But yeah, let me just quickly do that. It's very simple, so we've updated the thumbnail. But yeah, in Australia we finished first, and it was a very decent race for us because we had like a few championship contenders dropping out, getting retired, including Bottas, Raikkonen and Ricciardo, which was interesting. Then we went into Bahrain. I put it on pole. We ended up second in that race, quite fortuitously, because Vettel again struggled. He finished 5th, I believe, in Australia, and he struggled again, so we managed to pass him late on. It was a bit of a boring race. Not much happened, but towards the end something did happen. Raikkonen ended up winning that one after obviously retiring the first race, like I just said, so he was on 25 points. I was on 43 at that stage. And then China, we had a bad race. We were just making mistakes. I think we pitted 2 more times than we needed to, with bodywork damage, once to Raikkonen and once to Vettel, so we actually hit 2 Ferraris in that race. We ended up 5th, which wasn't too bad. Towards the end we caught up to Sainz in the Renault, and we also caught Ricciardo to take that 5th spot. I did say during the race quite a bit that 5th top 5 is okay, but Raikkonen actually won that race again. So he's won 2 races. I've won 1 as Lewis Hamilton, and now you can see where we're at with the point standing. So we are still top, but only by 3 points now. Before the last race in China, we had a 15-point gap to Max Verstappen. He finished 2nd in that race. I can't remember. I think it was Bottas who came 3rd. Then it was Vettel who came 4th, and then we came 5th. So Bottas, he has had 2 retirements, and he came 3rd in China. So he is up to 9th. Obviously, we want to be winning the constructors, so I want Bottas to be competitive all season long and maybe not have any more retirements. That would be nice. We need to hope that in this race we are going to be quicker than the Ferraris. Raikkonen is storming it right now, and the last 2 races he's done well. And to be fair, he was very unlucky in the first race to get to retire. He just had some mechanical issues, so that really played a part. But since then he has been excellent, and he's been much better than his team at Vettel. Vettel has actually finished every race so far. He's just had a pretty poor run. We finished every race, but we're only 3 points ahead of a driver that's only drove 2 technically. But anyway, we are going to continue the championship, and as I said before, it is in Azerbaijan. And for anyone that doesn't know this circuit, it is another street circuit. It's like Monaco. It's like I think Montreal is as well, the Canadian Grand Prix, and it is like Australia. I love Australia. The one corner I'm just a bit scared of on this track is around the castle. It's very tight around there. You can only really go single file. Plus, the straight that leads up to the start finish line is very long. So if I am leading by just like within a second leading, chances are that the car behind me probably will take me before the line. So it's important to definitely make a gap. Like every other live stream, we are doing a short qualifying first to obviously determine where we start in the race, and obviously we also use it as a time to practice, because so far this is like really the only time I come on this game for the series. I'm loving this series, and I don't really want to just do other Grand Prix off camera. I love this series, so we've increased the top speed yet again. Preset 4 is just one that I really like, and we are going to set ourselves a flying lap. Let me just check my audio. This one. Yep, that's fine. Let's go. I just need to make sure my audio levels are right in my headset, which are totally fine, so I can hear myself but also hear the car, hear what else is happening out on track. But yeah, like this third sector is fine. It's just like long sweeping curves. Oh god. But the thing is, like, I am worried with a couple of corners because it is very tight down there, especially the early laps where everyone's going to be bunched up. It is going to be quite tough. So for us, it's very important that we can get a lead. Oh well, put it on pole, so then we've got cars behind us. And it is a short run down to the first corner from the start-finish line. So if I put it on pole, I expect to be first for quite a while in this first lap. Down here is a bit longer than you think, so potentially this is where I could have trouble if I put it on pole. I just need to make sure that I keep it nice and smooth. This is a fast corner, even though it's a 90-degree turn, and yet we've got another 90-degree turn here, but I hate the curbs down a bit, so I'm just going to ease off a tiny bit. This one is not too difficult, it's just a sweeping corner, but it goes instantly into a right-hander, which is tough. This corner here can really catch you out, and this is where you can lose a bit of bodywork. So the best thing to do with it is brake quite early, maybe cut the corner slightly but not too much, and then now this is the tricky castle bit. It's not too bad if like you've got a bit of a gap, but this is definitely a track where cars can catch up to you in that middle sector if you're going a bit too slow around the castle. But the first priority for me is safety. Obviously I want to finish every race because I'm obviously giving myself one terminal flashback. Other than that, if I take light bodywork damage, then I'm going to have to pit. In every race so far I've made a bit of a mistake and I've hit another car and taken bodywork damage. Imagine going this whole race and not taking bodywork damage. I think it's very likely here. So as we see, we're back onto the long straight towards the line. Hopefully we can set a nice lap time. Actually, it's slower than Vettel. That's not good. But anyway, let's set another one and see if we can do it. Remember, that's our first lap on this circuit, so I'm not too overly disappointed with that. Just need to make sure we get the DRS right, which we did there. That is nice. Hopefully we can put it on. Oh, Raikkonen's gone second. The Ferraris, I just think, have got an edge, but I think the Red Bulls are going to be a lot more competitive in it because it's a twisty track. It's like there's quite a lot of turns, and I think they have the best handling package. I'm gaining on Sorokin here, and I hope that he does stay ahead of me, unless he actually decides to get out of the way, which I'm not too sure at this stage he is going to. Again, I'm going to brake for this turn. This is the wrong bit of the track to try and get past a car. Oh, it's so tight around there. I wish you would get him away. Okay. I had to go down there. Lost a bit of time, but overall it shouldn't be too bad. Okay, so far I'm doing okay. Like, I'm not really in too much danger on this track. It's not the worst track. Monaco is obviously a lot worse, and I'd rather build a points gap before Monaco instead of like try and claw it back afterwards, because I like the tracks in the first half of the season more than I like the tracks in the second half of the season. Oh, we're losing so much time down here. I wonder why that is. But don't know, we've gone up another 3 temps. Right, let's just return to garage. There's no point in doing an in-lap because we want to just get through qualifying as quickly as possible. It's not too important to get the qualifying spot on, but anyway, let's change the time. So apparently it's 6 temps higher, but we've seen in previous races that's not really the case. We're staying in preset 4, but we're going to put it down to 2.5 laps worth of fuel. So technically we have 1 flying lap, and I want to do that now. I want to get it done early. Hopefully we can smash a lap out, but it is a tough lap to get every corner right, because if you get this corner wrong, but I've just gone around there, which I wasn't in control of then it kind of messes up your final bit because you're going too slow down this bit. So we need to try and nail this, absolutely nail it. Need to get on the DRS. There we go. Right, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, Lewis, come on, Lewis. We hit the rev limiter there. Went a bit wide on the first corner, but it's not too bad. Going tight here. That is a lot tighter of a turn when you're going at about 100 miles an hour. Okay. Let's stay as far right as we can so we open up the corner a bit. That's not very good. I'm just going to have a dab of brakes here just so I can get myself round without any problem at all there. So that's the fastest first sector of the session, which obviously bodes well for me at the moment. Brake nice and early here because look, if you leave to taking damage. See how easy it is if you muck up that corner. Round the castle. I'm hoping this doesn't affect me too much. Oh, I'm losing a bit of time actually because of that front wing. See how easy it is to lose a bit of that front wing. This corner. Okay. Okay, now I've just lost time. Damn. Yep. I can't get around there. Ah! We're going to return to garage and hope that the repair time gives us a chance to go out once more. Okay. Skip repair time. Don't need to wait 30 seconds when we can skip it.
Set us back a little.
Right. We're going to go on to fresh tyres. We're going to keep everything else the same. I think we've got time, hopefully. I don't know how long's left of the session, but I'm hopeful that I can get one flying lap in. That's why you go out at, got 2 minutes. Okay, I can get to line in that time. But the thing is, there's cars in front of us. So many cars on track. So hopefully we don't catch up to that Renault, which is got an itchy nose. Let's get itchy quickly while I'm still on a long straight. This could be a struggle race. Really could. Went a bit too deep in there, but it's alright, it's alright. We haven't lost too much time.
We're expecting rain in around 10 to 15 minutes.
You know what, I would like, just they said they expect rain in this session, but honestly I wouldn't be opposed to it raining in the race to slow everyone down. Makes it a bit less likely that we're going to cause like a huge accident. Okay, we actually set the fastest sector again, but this time I need to make sure I nail this corner. I need to brake lovely and early. I might lose a bit of time. Oh, Jesus, I broke early then and still lost so much time, and I nearly crashed. So it's definitely that corner before the castle, which I actually forgot about when I was thinking about this track a bit earlier on before I started live streaming. I was thinking, okay, that's the make or break corner, but no, it's actually the one just before it. Oh, get around it. That one's, you have a lot of approach speed down there. Right, I need to get this corner spot on. I think I did it quite well there. No, I'm losing time apparently. How am I losing so much time? I'm going flat out. Oh no, I'm gaining it. Nice, 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 nice. Keep going, James, keep going, James. Build up that power. Come on. Get to 4 attempts minimum, come on. That's good, that's good, that's good. One pole! Provisional pole. But the thing is, like, it says 3 minutes. But looking at that, guys, we are put ourselves on pole by 500ths of a second. That's 0.05 seconds, as you can see by the gap. I am very happy with that. It means we start on pole and give ourselves the best chance of getting away. Come on. The weird thing is, I would not have thought that was a pole-worthy lap until I saw my time was increasing in that final sector, because I thought it was kind of scruffy in the middle part of the sector, because nearly crashed in the corner just before the castle, which honestly could have mucked it up, and other cars might have like gone ahead of me on the grid. But we're ahead of the Ferraris, and that is why I want to stay there. But I believe Vettel is second, which is good. I prefer Vettel second than Raikkonen second right now. But anyway, let's get ourselves on the grid and let's have a look at the two strategies and see which is the best for us. I'm just going to change that to live chat instead of top chat, just in case anyone decides to join us. I don't know why this is taking ages. I do apologise. You know, I'm a check BBC, see what news there is, because I don't know what is happening. Oh, there we go.
You should have some space going into the first corner, so try to keep it tidy.
Oh, we're on the right hand side of the grid. I need to get onto the left. I need to get on the inside line, so it's 10 seconds between a free stop and a fourth stop, two stop even. But the thing is, with a free stop, it means that I'm on the purples for longer. I don't know, but I think I'm just going to stick with the high time management, and we're just going to hope. I need to get across that left hand side there straight away. I thought I would be on the left, to be honest. Anyway, here we go. Okay, Ferrari's got past. I'm in between two Ferraris. No! What, you idiot! He slowed down. He slowed down to let me like go ahead because he knew that was the best thing to do, and then he decided, you know what? I'm just gonna stay there. That is clearly not my fault. He eased off so he could just let me go through. I knew that was a... Okay, Raikkonen is out of the race, and he deserves that. That is clearly his fault. The thing is, though, I would love to stay ahead of... Well, okay, Bottas is now hitting me. This is the state of my wing right now. I don't have one, so I just need to limp back to the pits. The good thing is Raikkonen is out. The bad news is, yet again, I've taken damage. That one wasn't my fault. He was clearly behind me and he still decided to go into me. Oh god, I couldn't do anything. I just realised my approach speed was mad then. So that means I can't, if I have any more terminal damage, I am out of this race. Simple as that. This is lap 1, you've got to remember. Lap 1 of this race. I need to be so careful getting back to the pits then. Everything and everyone is trying to get past me now. Oh, just got to limp back. I've just got a big... Oh, Jesus. Well, something else just hit me. Jesus Christ, no one is aware I'm on track. Uh-oh. Right, they can go if they want. I need to limp back to the pits. And I need to be careful because it's not actually just a straight line in. There's a bit of a corner just before, so that could have been terminal. Okay. We're staying on super... Oh no, we're going on to super softs. Okay, our strategy is going to probably change in this race then. Lap 1. I'm going right at the back.
Release.
Other things must have taken damage. Okay.
Only one stop to go. One stop left in this strategy.
Only one stop to go? That's mad. Oh god. Right, I need a safety car because, again, this is not going to be an easy race. Ah! Why does the worst luck happen to me? Put it on pole. Went around the first corner because I was trying to stay out of the way of Vettel. Raikkonen was on my right, which is fair enough. Then he decides to ease off, so it's like letting me through because he knew he was going to crash. And then he decided, no, I'm going to fight it, and now he's out of the race. Like, that's the only good thing that's come of it, but he's still ruined my race because if I don't get any points, then the gap remains the same. And if someone like Max gets a good amount of points, then he is going to take the lead. The only good thing about this is that Raikkonen is out of the race. I'm glad it's Raikkonen over Vettel, because Vettel is now leading, but Bottas is up to second, which is fine. But the worst luck has happened to me. This is a tough track as it is, but with people being stupid, it's just a lot tougher. Oh. Thank God I didn't break anything then. I'd have been so angry. 13.4 seconds to Stroll. I don't know whether to keep, like, you know how they said, my engineer said 1 stop remaining. That means I need to do about 25 laps on each, on 2 pairs of, 2 sets of super softs, and everyone else has 2 stops. The problem is, do I at some point go onto the ultra softs for a bit, just a shorter stint? I do waste a bit of time, but I'm technically still 2 stops with everyone, and I hope I can catch up to people. That makes sense. So do I go 1 extra stop, but it's still the same as everyone else from now, and just hope I gain, especially going on the faster tyre again at some point, because everyone's on ultras right now, pretty much ahead of me. Everyone behind me is on super soft, so at the stop they probably had accidents because it's very tight around here, and when you've got 20 cars trying to get around the same corner within like 5 seconds of each other, it's very difficult. I think I have pace around it if I just concentrate. Right. I'm being very cautious because now that I've already taken damage, which I knew was pretty much 100% chance of that. Oh God Almighty. Around the castle's not too difficult actually. It looks a lot tighter and it feels a lot tighter when you drive around a bit. You still actually feel fine. It's not this corner, it's this next corner here that I absolutely hate because their approach speed is way too much. But then you've got really braking, just go around that. Again, I'm just going to be cautious. The thing that I need to realise now, and I realised this on lap 1, is I've already had a terminal accident and it's my own fault. And now I can't have any more of how I made the rules from this. So if I have any more, if I have terminal damage, my wheel comes off, I'm out. I'm out. Might be the first retirement. So that's why. Look how far Vettel is ahead.
We're trailing our teammate by 23.7 seconds.
23 seconds behind the Valtteri. That's not bad actually, considering I had to change my wing. And he's got quite open space because he's quite far behind Vettel at the moment. I am gaining on everyone, but the thing is, this is not an overtaken track except for that final sector. So that's just where it's going to prove very important for me to get my overtake. I have to just be very cautious and like patient with cars in front. I can't just like think, oh, this is a corner, I might be able to have a chance. No, I've got to just be cautious. Obviously I risk missing out on catching up to the front runners, and I understand that, but if I go in too deep and I cause an accident, I'm just going to lose even more time. So I've got to be just patient, bide my time, and yeah, just do what I can. But with 16th now out of a possible 19, because obviously Raikkonen has retired, which is his own fault. I'd love to see the race directory at the end. .7 seconds. We've caught up with a fair bit, but these are the slower cars. Alright, let's just go. I don't know why I've got that graph open, I don't care. I want to see how the fuel does. I think Vettel is going to win this race. I want to say Bottas has been overtaken? I saw a white dot. Which is that Haas? Surely that's Haas, right? Okay, I like the field's slowly spreading out a tiny bit. Well, this is only the 5th lap. We've still got 40, well, including this lap, 47 laps. Jesus. I just gotta be careful. Oh, that was a good sector. When I see purple, then I know I'm doing alright. Look how many cars there are in front. It's Max who I'm effectively racing in this one. In this race. Actually, no, to be fair, if Vettel wins, I need a good points haul. Right, I should be able to get DRS off Stroll down the main straight. That'll help me out a bit. So look how much speed I've got to him. Oh god. Actually, I do hope that I don't overtake him before then. See, I'm being patient. I'm staying behind because I think overall the speed boost from where it. I'm easing off a bit because I'm trying to overtake him on this bit. I don't mind if I particular overtake him here. Oh my. That detection zone is so bad. Yeah, Vettel's getting away. Bottas is in 4th. I think it's Perez that's gone past him now in Force India. What is happening to our Mercedes? Technically, I'd love to know where I'm right now, where I would be right now, if it wasn't for Kimi. Kimi knows that, like, he has to stop me because obviously I'm leading the championship. But this is round 4 of 21. There's a lot of racing to go. A heck of a lot. But the bigger lead I can make now, the less pressure I'm in the later rounds. But I don't know, it's good. What up, my dude? I'm back again. Well, welcome back. Yeah, not a great start in Baku. I put it on pole, but in the after the first corner, Kimi tried to take me out. He didn't yield, and well, as a result, luckily he's out of the race. But I'm struggling near the back here. The good thing is I have good pace, and oh god, and I went a bit off pace there. But yeah, not too bad right now. It could be a lot worse. But the thing is, I've already had a terminal crash, and obviously in the series I've given myself one flashback, and that's it for terminal damage only. So if I lose a wheel again, I'm out of this race, and it's going to be a shorter stream. So I'm going to be within a second, right? It should be.
Caution.
Oops, something's happened. Look at the speed. No. Okay. I did not see signs then. Oh, that was bad for me because I should have gone on the other side. I couldn't stop. So I do apologise there. Sainz is out of the race. So we're up to 13th right now, which isn't too bad. This is a longer straight than you think. Why have you gone to the inside, you utter knob? No need. No need. That's just trying to cause an accident on a narrow street circuit. Jesus Christ, I'm just glad that I saw signs late on and I broke enough. As we're seeing, brakes sometimes just are not as effective in F1. Right. Is that a Red Bull in front of Leclerc? It is. What? I thought they wouldn't struggle in this one. I thought they would be near the front. Decent straight line speed, which I guess isn't the best. Bro, I can't stay and watch. I need to study. Oh, that's fine, dude. It'll go up as a YouTube video, so whatever you miss, you can catch up on when it goes up as a video. Damn it! Oh! It's gonna need replacing.
3.8 seconds.
Okay, I need to think. Let me think. At what point would it be okay to come in? Oh, Jesus. Right, let me think. I'm on lap 7. I need to last until like...
Okay, take it easy on the car.
maybe 15? If I can get to about 15, I can kind of deal with that. I'm just gonna have to really concentrate. Then we'll go on the ultra softs, I think. I've got to brake a lot earlier. I hate that corner though. It messes you up. Yes. Oops. No, I'll just put it back to auto. Oh, good. Okay, I'm losing a lot of time. Right, I want to put that to ultra softs. Okay, if I can stay with this pack, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. But there's literally no point of me, because if I pit now, I'll have to pit it again twice. Where I'd rather have it as part of my pit stop in about lap 15 wet chat. I hope to go on ultra softs for like 10 laps, go to lap 25, and then potentially do the rest of the race on the super softs. So
the gap behind us is 3.6 seconds.
okay, I'm not losing too much speed, especially down the straight here. Alright, where's Valtteri and the rest? Where the fuck is Valtteri? Is he pitted? No idea, no idea. Or I pit earlier and go on super softs and still have two pit stops. Very tempted to do that. I'm not too fussed about getting the extra speed just for a shorter pit stop. I'd rather have longevity, and I'll be fine to do 42, 43 laps. I might pit at the end of this one, depending on how I feel. Depends who pits now, because I don't want to be pitting when everyone else does. Ideally, I've got to just be patient now to the end of the end of this lap. My wing's not too bad. I can do that, it's just this next bit, it's just so tough. I gain so much on cars. My approach speed is ridiculous compared to others. Oh, I don't know why I do things like this. I'm such an idiot. They are bunched up right to go, aren't they? Okay, 2 are pitted in, so people are going to start pitting now.
Gap to teammate ahead is 9.2 seconds.
Gap to team at 9.2 seconds. What is wrong with Bottas? As long as I get a good amount of points in this race, I'm not too fussed. Right, it's Ricardo. I see Max up the road on the minimum. I'm quicker than a lot of these cars, so I should pit now and just like make sure I get every bit of performance out of this. I don't know what has happened to Valtteri though. I need everyone else to pit and then me pit. Or do I pit early? Well, it's not really early now. tempted to try go to 25. I'm not going to be within a second of these cars. Bit of a shame, but I haven't really gained on these. It's 1.6 seconds. If these two pit, then I'll pit next lap. Shit. That's full lock. Teammates in the pits. Okay, I'll pit next. I'll pit next lap. Need a good in lap. Oh, shit. Let's dispatch him. He's warming up his tyres. The arrows down this straight is pretty good actually. Realistically, how much could I get out of Ultra Softs? How many laps do I think are possible? How many laps do I think are possible? It'd be nice to have that speed and like good grip for a bit.
The car behind has come in to put on the Ultra Soft tyre. That's the car behind, now on the Ultra Softs.
They're on the Ultras, so they're getting 3-stop. Okay. I will stay out if I'm within a second of Ricardo. I don't think I am, you know. Well, I am.
We're leading our teammate by 22.2 seconds.
Shit. Oh, con man, I broke as much as I could.
Recommend you box for a new
Well,
one.
to be fair, I was going to come in on this lap, so it's not the biggest drama ever. Fair play to Ocon though, he's done bits. Okay, this is the lap that I need to come in, definitely. It's decided for me. Oh shit. Super softs it is. There's no way I can go ultra softs without the super softs. Shit!
Strategy is available on the MFT.
Super softs and softs. No, I'll change that to fuck. Slow down as much as I can. Single file from here anyway, so no one can get past. But it's this bit. The two oranges are horrible. You know what? I'm easing off. I'm letting him past. It's honestly for the best.
Okay, focus. We need to stay on form.
I'm braking as much as possible just because I literally need to just get around these corners. I need to ease off down this bit. There we go. How many do you think soft tyres can go? How long do you think they can go for? Ricardo's still on the ultras. Oh, he's right behind me. Oh, my bad. Right, he's gonna get out just in front of me. So. Still incredibly early in this race, so I'm just gonna have to do what I can. Okay.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. You'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
About 29 to 20. Wait, no, that's not right. I need to just concentrate so much now. I've been in twice in the pits for idiocy. Luckily this corner isn't really troubling me too much. It's the one where you have so much speed. In fairness to Van Dorn, I think he's only pitted once and that's the first lap. So I wonder what his tyres are like. Depends what actually it's on super soft, so you can go for another like 10 laps. No trouble at all. So nice to be able to go around a corner at that speed. That front wing does a lot more in F1 than you think. Okay, that was even further ahead, well, as expected though. Where's Bottas?
Gap to car in front is 1.7 seconds.
These first two corners I gained so much.
The gap to the car behind is 14.6 seconds.
I can tell there's going to be a couple more retirements in this race. It's just about making sure that I'm not one of them, really. I'm so close behind Van Dorn, and I've got a long way to go in this race. I'm a risk taker. Yes, I know that's a warning. But I'd rather that than crash. Obviously I'm not going to do that often, only if I'm in that position I might try that. Right, this next corner just gotta be, remember, just to be very conservative and just get round. That's the thing I've just gotta be, just get round. 2 seconds behind Alonso. He's gonna be trying to overtake the Toro Rosso down the straight. So if they're side by side in the first corner, that'd be nice. So them both on.
We're trailing our teammate by 6.8 seconds.
6.8 seconds. What is wrong with Bottas? He's the one that's just around this corner. What the fuck? Why do I always feel like I'm gonna crash? My brakes are just gonna fail at one point. I hate tracks like this where you're literally stuck behind a person for half a lap. I'm not going to do it this one. I'm not going to. I don't want to get a corner cut. I'm just going to stick behind him and get DRS. If I can constantly get DRS down the main straight, lovely. That's what we want. So I don't think I'm going to take him here. No, it's ludicrous. It's ludicrous to think that. I just hope that do I care if I stay behind him before the detection zone? Not really, actually. It's not a biggie. The thing is, I'm going so much quicker than him in this bit. I just need to get onto the straight bit after this. Do not pull over. How's he gaining on me still? You're mad. I was a second behind Alonso. It showed that I'm not above because I don't have DRS, but it was showing I was. Yeah, this one I can trust. This one, maybe a slight dab of brakes just to make sure that I don't ride the curve too much and slip. So first sectors, I'm good. I'm good. Right. This sector, I'm very cautious now, which is what I've got to be. Oh god, even that one was a bit too close. That is a tight turn. We've got to remember that that is an incredibly tight turn. There's still so long to go in this race, but the chance of me finishing it is still massively slim. Alonso's going so quick. How's he doing that? Oh god. I'm not going to have DRS past him. I've been the same distance behind him all lap. 1.3 seconds. Great. So I'm not going to get DRS. He's going like the clappers. I should get DRS done this next bit. I need that. I need it. Not enough though.
Our gap behind is 3.5 seconds.
How's Alonso doing this? I thought it went a bit too tight there. That car is rapid somehow. Alright, I'm going to be within a second this time. Jesus. That's perfect actually. Stay there. So now I'm starting to gain, but I'm going to be... Here I come. Why are you coming over to the right hand side? You daft fucker. That was an epic lap, to be fair. Right, now to catch up to Ricciardo and Valtteri. Oh dear. Every corner on this track you can go off. Still saying lap 29 to 44. I don't believe that.
The gap to the car ahead is 3.9 seconds.
No, that one I didn't really think. I got lucky because I just forgot what corner I was on. I was looking at the laps thing. I'm looking at the actual lap I was on to see what was realistic for me. Because if I stop lap 29, then I have to do about 29. Actually, yeah, I'd only have to do like 20 laps or something. So yeah, why did they want me to go on softs? I think they've gone soft. Alonso is staying with me, which I don't know how many more places I can make up. Those cars are getting away in front of me because... Wow, Valtteri's...
Giving it everything. He's just put in the fastest lap of the race.
That's good. I like seeing what he's got fastest lap so far. He has joined a train of slower cars. This grid is mixed up. This is mixed. I'm still well below where I want to be. Top 5 again would be lovely, but to be fair, they're going to slow each other down as much as they're going to, cause especially in this part of the track. Down the straights, they're going to all speed up. But in these parts, it's so tight, they're all going to slow each other down. Right, brake nice and early again. Get round. It's not going to be this lap, I'm going to be catching up to them. But the thing is, if I get in front of that whole train somehow, then I'll be in a more decent position. Because like overall I haven't driven bad. Like I've had one mistake, which was on this corner, which I just lost concentration, where this track you can't afford to lose into.
1.7 seconds.
I feel sorry for Ericsson, but at the same time I need to get past him. So I've gained quite a bit, but Bottas is starting to make up places again. I don't know what happened to him. Side by side. Ricardo's struggling. I don't know where Max is actually. Must be about 4th maybe or something like that. Let's see what I can do down there. But Ricardo's got DRS as well, so I'm not expecting much except just to be right behind him. Oh, these idiots are so slow. But if anything, I'm letting Alonso back in. I'm 1 second down on my best because this in front of me. But like I say, I'm in a marathon, not a sprint. Now I'm in a train, and Jesus Christ, I took my eyes off where I was driving there for a sec. The cars in front, the Force India and Bottas, are getting away again. But I lost a bit of time around there. I should be within a second still. Wow! I have no idea what happened there though. We're gonna have to go on softs, aren't we? Yeah.
Copy that.
I didn't do anything, but I guess I said yep. Grr. But no more pit stops, I guess. So. Don't know what happened there. I broke nice and early, but nothing happened. I had brake failure, surely. Soft tyres till the end. 3 muck-ups. Technically 4 because I was on a broken wing when I broke it even more.
Go, go, go.
Okay. No more pit stops. 30 laps. Go like the clappers. Simple as that.
You'll be able to push sooner once these scrub tyres are up to speed.
It's still saying a pit window when it really shouldn't be. Let me see if that changes. Nope, still there. 30 laps on softs. Wait, why am I on? Oh, I'm on super softs. I'm actually on super softs. It said softs to me. Right, we're gonna have to drive oh so careful to get 30 laps out of these. am I gonna get any points? So I must have hit something, because I just didn't slow down at all. Don't know what happened. Ah, Gasly's too far ahead of me. I didn't gain on him really. That realisation that this is the worst possible thing I should be doing right now. I'm not even halfway and I'm fucked. Absolutely fucked. I have to somehow, after just 22 laps, I've pitted 3 times. These have to last me to the end of the race. Maybe in like the last 10 laps I'll just put on ultra softs or something. See what happens. So far behind anything of any importance. Look how slow these go though, no wonder I'm actually decent on this track. When I say decent, I mean like I've got decent pace. When I say decent, when I'm crashing into things, no, I'm awful. How does he get away? Jeez, yet again! Oh, I'm so happy I didn't get damage in. Okay. Please don't be pitting. That's the worst thing, yeah. Someone's pitting there. Yeah, fucked. At the pace I'm going, my tyres will not get to the end of the race. They just won't. You're not gonna go for an overtake, Gasly. Behave. Got good pace though.
Okay, gap ahead is 1.6 seconds.
If I can somehow get these to the end of the race, these tyres, which is like 10% chance right now in my mind, then I potentially could end up in a decent position in the points. If I can't, and I have to pit, I don't think I'm going to get a point. Really did it again. Please be in DRS. I know I was a second, 0.8 seconds behind, but I don't know if I've actually got it. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've got it. Oh shit. I'm not going to overtake him there. I was tempted, but then I realised I've got DRS. I should have him in. Gasly is a rapid. I'm just saying that. I'm not even going to overtake.
What happened? Let me know you're okay.
So, here they come now, out onto the podium. Wherever you go, anywhere in the world, the prancing horse flags are dominant in the grandstands, and they're out in force again today. It's Ferrari on the top step once more.
Max is 11 points clear of me. Vettel is 11 points ahead of me.
And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Max Verstappen takes the lead of the drivers' championship. Moving on to the driver of the day then.
Oh, that puts him.
Difficult call, but I'd like to say Esteban Ocon. He's just so good.
Fuck.
Getting the most out of his tyres.
Sake.
He showed that today.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings.
God.
Ferrari extend their lead at the top of the championship. Meanwhile, a strong weekend from and they improved.
This is actually frustrating. I was brilliant in Australia. I was decent in Bahrain. Lacked a bit of pace in comparison to the Ferraris, but then China, where it's fell apart. I should have done better on an actual track. Street circuits, I know, are going to be a struggle. Overall, I think they're going to be a struggle. But on tracks, I should deliver. I've got space, but I'm still stupid enough to think that I can overtake. Oh, we didn't even reach half race distance. Fuck. Thank God that Bottas did well and got onto the podium. That's all I can say. But I'm down to third, 11 points off Max, and 9 points off Sebastian. Oh, I'm just disappointed. The good thing is, obviously, Raikkonen retired, but he was the reason why I had a bad start to the race. Bottas is up to 6th now. Let's look at the race director to see what we can see. So I had 3 stops and we weren't even half race distance. That's crazy. Hulkenberg was 1 stop. He started on the super soft and then went soft. Leclerc got the point because of that. Oh, look at that. Oh, so it didn't even say Kimi went into me, it just says terminal damage. Okay. So Bottas took damage off Raikkonen, but he carried on. Oh, he got a stop-go penalty, I didn't realise that. These were all the first laps. That's why he was so far behind at the start. But yeah, exceeded track limits, so a corner. It's a collision with Ricciardo, and we had a terminal damage on lap 24 out of 51. It's just under half race distance. That's the thing with this race, though. But the thing is, this wasn't the toughest track. That's Monaco in 3 races time, I think, or is it 2 races? There's Spain next. And I don't... Is there one between Spain and Monaco? I'll have a look. We need to win in Spain. We need to win. It's a track that I don't mind, to be honest. There's only one corner that I don't really like. But I don't think it'll be any issue compared to Baku. This is obviously going to be a lot shorter of a live stream. It's only like just over an hour. Very, very disappointed in myself. Spain, then Monaco. Then I'm hoping to claw it back in the next 4 after that of Canada, France, Austria and Britain. And Germany, to be fair. I like Germany. Hungary's alright. Belgium. It's... all it's not lost though. But... we're 11 points off the leader, which is Max, which is fair enough. Like, we're just going to have to deal with it. But guys, unfortunately that's going to wrap up the end of the stream very prematurely. Hopefully though you have enjoyed, even though I probably the last hour just been triggered. Really, it's nice to put it on poll. Then I think starting on the right hand side of the grid really messed me. If it was started on poll, it was actually probably better to be in second place on the grid. But unfortunately, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. I do plan on doing Spain tomorrow because obviously this one was a shorter one. It might have been like 2 days if we completed this, but after having a terminal damage on the first lap, I messed myself up, and I do apologise for that. But still, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Check out the live streams on the channel, and until next time, goodbye. Fuck.